would it mean to be able to talk to angels? How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Carrie Ann Larson allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
Welcome everyone. Our theme for the month is the power of thoughts. And today's topic is be your own best friend. This is Julie Geigel, international psychic medium, trance channel for Archangel Metatron and Awakened Healer. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Spiritual Psychic Medium Julie Geigel. Are you getting our weekly energy reports from Metatron? When you sign up for our weekly email messages, you are automatically added to our free healing list, and I do a personal healing once a week during the show here. I have the crystal bed running. I've got all of the names from my email list under there, and so everybody kind of gets a triple dose of healing as we do our channeling today with all of the beautiful masters. So make sure you are signed up for that free healing over at www.juliegeigel.com. And we would love to have you join us for our next Manifesting Mastermind, number 5, coming up October 10th, 10/10. It's going to be a beautiful, energetic day of new beginnings and openings. And what better way to start it off with a wonderful, wonderful mastermind group. If you've never worked in a mastermind group before, it really, the energy that's created from this collective force is astounding. And this is my 5th one, and everyone gets stronger and stronger and deeper, and the comments from people are just, out of this world. So we would absolutely love to have you join us. And again, you can sign up over at juliegeigel.com. All righty, let's go ahead and get started. I'll ring the tincture bells to clear out the space and raise our vibration. Here we go. Welcome. I am Metatron, here in service to humanity. We are thrilled and delighted, as always, to join you here, assisting you in the awakening process, assisting you in this beautiful transition into the new energy on your planet Earth. And this is an especially auspicious day of 999, allowing continued frequencies to reach even higher and higher realms as these portals open up. A beautiful wave of energy from across the universe, across dimensions of time and space, are allowed to come in to assist in your cleansing, your clearing, your aligning with all that you are. You are here on this planet for a very specific purpose. And as you continue the ascension process, your purpose unfolds more and more. If you are not living in your integrity with your mission, it may appear that things begin to fall away in your life. get chaotic or crazy. But all of this disharmony or disorder has a perfection, has a purpose. So take a deep breath with us now. Place your hand on your heart and ask to remove any blocks, any interference to receiving the messages, the inspiration that will guide you, assist you on fulfilling this mission. And as we move into our topic for today, be your own best friend, we would like you to remember that the one source, the one person, the one thing that is a constant in your life and never changes is your eternal being, your soul. Your soul is full of love and joy, compassion, and empathy. Your soul is your connection to the divine, whatever that may be for you. And as your conscious mind exists within this human body, so does your soul exist within your spiritual body. But these two are interwoven, deeply connected. And entwined. Imagine this beautiful tapestry, this beautiful interconnectedness between yourself and your soul. And now feel the love and support your soul has for yourself, your humanness. It is non-judgmental, ever accepting, fully embracing all that you are. There is nothing that you are not. You are limitless. You are grace. You are divinity. And so when you feel your mind, your ego, yourself, drag you into the darkness, remember there is a cord that leads you back to the light, that is connected to your soul, to the divine source of all that is. And you can reach for this cord to pull you back into the light of who you really are. When you become lost, your soul will always find you, always, without question or doubt. God sees you and knows who you are. There are many resources at your fingertips to continually assist you in your ascension. It can be a bit of a roller coaster ride, but the more that you can be gentle with yourself and love yourself, accepting, embracing, letting go of your judgments of yourself, the easier the ride will become, and the more light and more joy that will be shown to you, that will be shined upon you. For there is no good or bad. It simply is. Feel yourself ascending, ascending, ascending into this pure love, pure joy, pure light. And all else dissolves and falls away, transmuted and transformed into perfection. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. And this is Julie Geigel. Coming up in our next segment is Susan Schuler and Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. The number one reason girls drop out of school in sub-Saharan Africa is lack of access to feminine hygiene products. The Pads for Schoolgirls Project, an outreach of Humanity Healing International, is changing this paradigm by setting up sewing programs at schools, teaching girls a vocational skill, while producing the reusable pads that help keep them attending classes. The girls pay it forward by making and giving pad kits to other girls in need. To learn more, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Hi, I'm Kelly Fox, host and astrologer of The Astrology Show. Each week, I'll give you access to the current transits, which are a valuable tool that provide astrological information to help unlock the potential each of us has. Understanding the stars can help steer us in the right direction to make better informed choices. So if you're wondering what's going to happen in your week ahead, be sure to tune in to The Astrology Show for guidance, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Join us for a free remote healing with the John of God crystal bed every week. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
This is Susan Schuler. In life, intention is everything. And I make each of my handmade soy candles and smudging sprays just for you. Go to mediumsusan.com for details.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson. Are you ready to ignite deep healing and transformation? Find out how mediumship, psychic readings, and shamanic healings can all help at carrieannlarson.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Bill Maher. I can find humor in almost anything, but one thing I never laugh about is cruelty to animals. If you don't get the joke either, write People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, 501 Front Street, Norfolk, Virginia, 23510.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Susan Schuler. Thank you, Julie Geigel, for that insight from Archangel Metatron. Wonderful. Just very, very healing today. As a channeler, I work with a team of guides, of whom Jacob is the master teacher and leader of this group. He is who I call on to access the Akashic records. I'm a professional psychic medium based in the Los Angeles area, although I do readings for people on the phone and on Skype all over the world. I do frequent mediumship and psychic demonstrations, as well as small group readings and larger private events. I've recently started making my intention soy candles and smudging sprays available to the public, and I also make personalized smudging sprays and soy candles. All of the details for any of this information may be found on my website at mediumsusan.com. You can also find me at Psychic Medium Susan Schuler on Facebook. So feel free to like my page. All right, so let me change gears here and start going with Jacob. Hello. We are most pleased to be joining you today to speak about self-love. For this is a problem that many of you share, regardless of your life path or background. We watch you and find it interesting how you all strive to find love. Yet find it such a challenge to love yourselves. We do not understand how you miss the point that you are all smaller pieces of the divine. You are pure. You are light. You are gold. Is this not worth love? We know your worlds dictate that you must constantly strive to excel, and your egos can get brutal in this quest. But this would be such a more enjoyable ride if you learned to enjoy your unique talents, quirks, and ways, rather than beating yourself up for these. The word perfect is an imperfection. So never forget that you are all perfectly put together, just the way you are meant to be. So you can learn what you came here this time to learn. You forget you came here with these lessons in mind, and that everything will happen in its own way and its own time. Stop beating yourself up with your outlandish, high ideas of what is supposed to be. We tell you now, there is no should or supposed to be, but only simply what is. Be kind to yourselves. Enjoy your unusual aspects. These are the special things that make you unique. Yet these are also the things you beat yourself up for, constantly comparing yourself to others. No two humans are alike. Isn't that lovely? For even your identical twins are far from identical. So logically, you know you are all different pieces of a larger puzzle. So why do you become upset when you look around and see someone has something you do not? You feel fear about it, like it takes away some of your own divine gifts and abilities. This is simply not so. We are proud of you, for we have seen a shift where many of you are beginning to see you are one rather than many separate entities. That is good, and we are pleased at this evolution. But there are even far many more of you who expect yourselves to be without flaws, even though you cognitively understand that part of being a human and having the human experience is to live a flawed existence. These are from where you will develop and grow. So you need to stop seeing these things in such a negative light and learn to let them slide easily off your backs. It is your ego that you allow to run the show when all you choose to do is pick yourself apart. It is your ego that expects perfection, something not attainable in your human world. It is your ego that feels the need to compare itself to everyone else. None of this comes from the soul or the divine source. But this is where you must lead your focus if you wish to be a friend to yourself. Coming from this place of love will promote patience, understanding, acceptance, nurturing, empowering, and encouragement. We are not implying that you do not have challenges or issues that need to be addressed that will allow you to be the best versions of yourself as possible. But when you remain so hard on yourself that it is debilitating, no one can win, especially you. Stop expecting perfection from an imperfect being. You would not expect your newborn babies to crawl or walk. You know this is not a realistic expectation. Yet, this is what you constantly do to yourself. And then you beat yourself up for being unable to rise to the occasion in the way that your ego thinks it ought to. Eliminate the words ought, should, or supposed to from your human vocabulary. They serve you not. Our human channeler, Susan, used to teach in your high schools and had her students write brag rags when getting ready to apply to your colleges. This is what many of you need to do. As wonderful, powerful beings of light, you all have accomplished much. You have achieved. You have gone through much adversity and risen above much heartache. We suggest you do much the same. Write out all of the things you have overcome, all of the gifts you know you possess. To do so is not coming from ego when you tap into your divine source. Write down why you love yourself, what you know makes you special and unique. These are the things that you must focus on. Know these things do not make you better than others who may not have these abilities or gifts, but they are wonderful attributes that should be held near and dear to your beautiful hearts. Remember, you reside on planet Earth with many, many people, all having different experiences. You are here to help one another learn and grow, as you do likewise. So focusing on your strengths will also allow you to focus on the strengths of others as well, thereby lifting everyone higher. And as you say on Earth, that is a win-win situation. We see how far so many of you have come. We celebrate your growth during all of these trials and tribulations. We are in awe of your strength, courage, and tenacity, and wish you saw what we see in you. Perfection is a misunderstood word. The only true perfection is the divine source of all that is. You are on planet Earth now, so enjoy being perfectly imperfect. Be vulnerable. Be open. Relax into learning to be who you are, not who you think you are supposed to be. In doing this, you will invite true inner light to shine through, rather than snuffing it out and keeping your glow from others who so desperately need your light. Be your own best friend. Thank you, Jacob. This is Susan Schuler. Once again, feel free to check out my website at mediumsusan.com. We're going to take a short commercial break. Please try to stay tuned for Carrie Ann Larson, who will be channeling Orion from the Celestial Realms. Thank you.
The cutting edge of conscious radio, OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. Host your show on IOM FM, the radio network of OMTimes Media, one of the more recognized brand names in the conscious community, and is backed by the extensive marketing reach of OMTimes. Hosting a show on IOM FM immediately connects you with our extensive dedicated community.
Come heal yourself. What is healing? Healing is nothing but connecting with your all-knowing higher self that already has solutions to all your problems and is always there to guide you. Through this show, we help you to connect with that you are and tap into that innate potential you have to transform your life and fly high. Please join me, your host Monica Goyal, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Namaste.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like to know the secret to manifesting? Join our next Manifesting Mastermind to create miracles of health, wealth, love, and joy. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Why wonder when you can know? Hi, this is psychic medium Susan Schuler. Let me help you get the answers. Schedule an appointment today at mediumsusan.com.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson. If you're looking for ways to add meditation into your daily routine, head over to carrieannlarson.com for a free guided meditation and mindfulness tips you can incorporate even while navigating traffic.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Christina Ricci with RAIN. Every 2 minutes, another American is sexually assaulted. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, you are not alone. Help is just a call or click away through the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Please call 1-800-656-HOPE, that's HOPE, or visit RAIN.org. That's RAINN.org.
Brought to you by RAIN and this station.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Carrie Ann Larson. Thank you so much, Susan Schuler, for that incredible wisdom from Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha. I am so happy to be here connecting with all of you again. I am a spiritual medium, a shaman, and what I like to call a creative adventurer. I do mediumship and psychic readings, shamanic healings classes over the phone, on Skype, and all over the Los Angeles area. I'm also the founder of the Journey to Authenticity series, an intensive journey to guide you on your path to prosperity, abundance, health, love, and the one thing at the root of it all, your authenticity. You can hop over to my website, carrieannlarson.com, to learn more and get a free chakra journey meditation and mindfulness tips you can incorporate in all areas of your life. I do work with several guides. Orion is taking the forefront right now, and he is very anxious to get started. So let's begin. Hello, I am Orion. I have come here today to talk to you all about the importance of being your own best friend. The importance of taking care of yourself first and foremost before anyone else. This is not a selfish act. This, in fact, is not only the best thing you can do for yourself, it is also the best thing you can do for others. If you do not take care of yourself, you will not be able to give without depleting your own resources. You will be stretching yourself too thin. Most of you already know what I am referring to. If you neglect what you personally need, you will be giving from a place that is incomplete, a place that is not in a position to offer support by any means. You may be thinking to yourself, but I do it all the time. This is true. Most of you do it daily. However, it leaves you feeling stressed over the things you were not able to accomplish for yourself. Frustrated, you got nothing done. Exhausted, drained, and tired. I could go on and on. The problem is you are trying to give to others without the necessary resources. If you do not give yourself what is essential for your own soul first, you will constantly be running on a tank that is only partially full. This makes it extremely difficult to give to others because it will only drain you further. It becomes nearly impossible to fill yourself up to completeness when you are constantly being siphoned off. You must first fill yourself to the point of overflow. Then you will be truly able to gift from a place of abundance. This puts you in the energy of flow rather than scarcity. But it does so much more too. When you take time to love yourself, you are nurturing the essence of who you are. You are allowing your soul to learn, heal, and grow. You expand into the truth of your soul and discover your soul's purpose. This very essence keeps you fully filled. Your soul is not crying for attention. It is being honored and nurtured. If you neglect yourself, you are trying to help others from a wounded state. The blind leading the blind, as some would say. Even more, you are carrying the weight of your own traumas as you try to lift the traumas of others. It is an endless state of draining. You then will quickly attempt to refill yourself. But you are not on solid ground. You are not in balance with yourself. Fill yourself so you are overflowing. Then it will be a constant flow of love, support, and healing to others. I will say it one more time to stress the importance even further. You must heal yourself first before trying to be of service to others. Be your own best friend first. When you heal yourself, you become a solid foundation to extend a hand or heart to others in need. You know when you have a solid foundation because you will also have clear boundaries. You will know when you are beginning to drain and you can withdraw yourself back to you once again. Now that I have stressed this abundantly, I would like to address how you can nurture yourself, how you can further become your own best friend. First and foremost, know on all levels that you are loved. Know you are not alone. It may feel at times like you are alone, that no one cares. This is the false self, the shadow parts of you trying to take control. Do not let it. Stop. Inhale, exhale, repeat, and know this is not the truth. The truth is you are very loved and never alone. It can be challenging to feel this in your world at times. Step away. Yes, it's that easy. Step away. Meditate. Quiet your mind so your soul can speak. The benefits of meditation are endless, and for each one of you, the most important benefit will be different. This is because you are all different. Embrace this. Do not compare yourself to others. They are not in your shoes, nor you in theirs. Do not judge your own reflection. Your vessel, the physical body housing your soul, is a part of your human experience. Know that it will shift, change, and grow. This is all part of the experience. Discipline will help you nurture your body, your mind, and your soul. Love who you are as much as we love you. See the beautiful, limitless being you truly are. We often wonder how different your world would be if you could see yourselves the way we see you. Truly magnanimous you are, each unique and each so incredible and so bright. Love yourself the way we love you. Stop the negative self-talk. Stop the anger, the pain, and the frustration. Replace them with love. Discover your own unique self. Allow yourself to see you as we see you.
This is Carrie Ann Larson. Stay tuned for our psychic discussion on today's channeled messages. Also, if you have questions about our channeling, be sure to join us in our Angel Talk Break Room on Facebook, where we connect with you during our commercials.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
There is no death, only a change of worlds. Chief Seattle. Deborah Livingston is an award-winning intuitive psychic medium whose international services include mediumship, spiritual assessment, animal communication, and spiritual mentoring. She is a published author and a trained shaman. Deborah provides evidential messages from spirit and departed loved ones. Learn more at deblivemedium.com. That's DEBLIV medium.com.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like a free psychic reading? Become a member of our inner circle and get a free reading today. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Hi, this is Susan Schuler. Have you stopped by my website to download your free mini grounding meditation? Do so now at mediumsusan.com.
I'm Carrie Ann Larson, founder of the Journey to Authenticity series, an intensive journey to guide you along your path to prosperity, abundance, health, love, and the one thing at the root of it all, your authenticity. Head over to carrieannlarson.com to learn more.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Josh Groban. My favorite thing about music is its ability to inspire and nourish the soul. That's why I'm proud to work with Feeding America, an organization that inspires hope for families in need and helps nourish the 16 million kids in this country struggling with hunger. The Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gathers surplus food and helps get it to kids in need. But they can't do it alone. Find out how you can help at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel with Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central, and 7 Pacific on OMTimes Radio. Thank you, Carrie Ann Larson, for that amazing channeling of Orion. He always has some wonderful messages and insights for us, and lots of tweetables there, lots of tweetables. We're just going to take a few minutes to go ahead and discuss some of the highlights of our channeling today and kind of bring it all together for everybody. And we will start with Metatron. So, Carrie, if you can kind of help me go back and remind me what he talks about.
I would love to.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, wow, Metatron, the one thing that really stood out for me is when he just stressed that we are all perfection, and it felt so amazing to hear those words, because I felt like the entire channeled message was just, I felt like I was in a complete state of relaxation, and I felt like it was so healing, and to have those words be one of the last things that were spoken, it just was so reaffirming to everything that I was feeling that he was making me feel throughout the entire message, and it felt so incredible. So incredible.
Yeah, I was buzzing when I got done, and like my whole mind was erased, and I know I'm going to have to go back and listen to this one because I was gone. Any thoughts, Susan?
Actually, I have to say, I said before we started today, I've been an emotional puddle. And when Metatron was doing that little meditation where we put our hands on our heart, I really became a puddle at that point. Anytime that there's the spoken word about ascension, it just makes me want to cry, and it's a good cry. It's not a bad cry. It's just the emotions were just pouring through. It was like I could feel the light like going through the top of my head and like out my chest. It was just amazing. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love what he said about it being a tapestry between your mind and your soul. Aside from it being, like you said, tweetable because it's so beautifully said, it's such a poignant way of putting it because it really is. I also love when he said that we're limitless, because I really do feel we put so many limits on ourselves. And then because, like we talked about last week with the not dreaming, but then just being kind to ourselves, and it was just so poignant for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I'm speechless. My mind is just blank. I mean, the healing just continues. So I do hope our listeners have a chance to, if you missed part of the show, to go back and listen to that first segment, the second segment. The whole show's just been amazing, but beautiful healing, just a cleansing and
Julie,
clearing. And again, go ahead.
If I could say one more thing that I forgot to mention that I just think is huge, is when you said, remember, there is a cord that leads you back to the light. I swear I'm going to write that as a mantra somewhere in my house. That was just awesome. So I'm sorry I had to interrupt and say that.
Oh, my gosh, I just remembered that now. Wow. Yeah, there's a cord that connects your self to your soul. And when your self drags you into the darkness, this cord will lead you back into the light of your soul. Wow, I would like to cry right now. But we're going to rein that in.
That felt so good to hear that again.
I just remembered it. It's like a little flash, a lightning bolt. But yeah, thank you, girls. Thank you. And so let's go ahead and shift into Jacob, the master teacher from the Akasha. I loved how he started out, you're pure, you are light, you are gold. And gold, I just totally, immediately, when he said the word gold, I could just feel myself becoming gold, just being it. No visualization or imagination, just I was gold. So that was perfect. Stop beating yourself up with outlandish ideas of what is supposed to be. There is nothing that is supposed to be. It all just is. And I know Metatron touched on that before. That is one of his main teachings. There's no good or bad. It all just is what it is. So I loved how Jacob kind of brought that in another light. Comments, Carrie?
Yes, I as well highlighted that you are pure, you are light, you are gold, because once it hit gold, I was just like, oh, I could feel it like throughout my entire body. It just felt awesome. I also loved when he touched on the you are all perfectly put together just the way you are, and that the word perfect is actually housed within imperfection, and the stress that he put on that we are imperfect, and it's that imperfection that makes us unique, that makes us who we are, and just that utter feeling of accepting yourself as you are and not trying to strive for this thing that is not even really attainable, because everybody's idea of perfection is different. And I just loved how he just came through very matter of fact on that. That's just how it is, and to be willing to accept that and love yourself through the imperfection, and remember that we are all pure and light and gold. It's just awesome.
Beautiful.
I loved it.
Beautiful. I wanted to mention, too, no one wins when you are hard on yourself. That totally hit home for me. Any thoughts, Susan?
Well, it's interesting because Carrie and I were just studying with a British medium who was visiting Los Angeles last week, and one of the things he had us do was to break into small groups and to tell our story. And when we were put in a situation with people we might have known or just were meeting for the first time, and you actually hear everyone's story and you realize the hardship, the challenges that we've all gone through and come through okay from, it makes you realize that we need to be kind to ourselves, because when we're kind to ourselves, we will be kind to one another. And that's very important to me to remember, just as even as a human being, let alone a spiritual being.
Absolutely. And let's shift over to Orion, channeled by Carrie. Some amazing information there. If you neglect what you personally need, you will be giving from a place of limitation. The problem is you are trying to give to others what you don't have for yourself. If you neglect yourself, you are trying to help others from a wounded state, blind leading the blind. I love that idea of the wounded state, because healing does begin with yourself. And when you fill yourself up, that's when you can really extend that to help others. Susan?
Yes, I absolutely agree with that. I just think it's so funny because when we come from a wounded place, we get frustrated with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And then with the people that we want to help, we can't help. So it's this big catch-22. It's like you have to take care of yourself or you can't take care of the others. And if you're trying to take care of the others when you're in this wounded state, you get frustrated with yourself and you get frustrated with them, and then it's losing for everyone. So he was absolutely right when he's like, we have to take this time. It's not selfish. It's just helping everybody.
Yeah, definitely needed. I also find, too, that I attract people with the same issues or problems that I'm working through, and oftentimes the message I receive for spirit for them is also for myself. So that's a beautiful healing, a double healing there, too. Carrie, any thoughts?
I love that you brought that up, Julie. I have witnessed that a lot of times something that I have worked through myself. Like, I attract clients who reflect a situation that I myself have gone through or have recently healed, and have therefore, I have the tools to be able to help them shift through. And I think it's part of what Susan mentioned, the stories that we were able to tell, and it makes us a part of who we are and how we are able to gift to one another the experiences that we've had and how we've managed to navigate through them. And love that Orion really stressed that today, the importance of not trying to help others until you've taken the time to really heal yourself, because I think there's a big integrity in that, and a big sense of just ownership and being willing to accept the fact that we are not perfect, and knowing what your own shadow pieces are before you try to heal another person's, so that you're not then projecting your own stuff onto someone you're trying to help.
And I agree that it's kind of a parallel walk. I find that healing isn't something you do, it's done, and you go on. Healing is ongoing. It's like 24/7 nonstop. And to have those tools in place and those resources to pull from when you're going through different experiences, and you're able to heal and release it instead of stuff and, get that stickiness. But yeah, we walk this journey with our clients, and it is such a beautiful gift that we give ourselves as well. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day to join us here on Angel Talk Tuesday. Remember, archives are posted 24 hours after the live show airs on OMTimesRadio.com. Don't forget to join us in the break room over at Angel Talk Tuesday Break Room. You have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Carrie Ann Larson, helping you connect with your own angelic team.